Hello, Francis. Pretty quick fight, but is that how you saw it going down?
No, I mean, I can't say I saw it go down like this, but I was very calm and very confident about this fight. So I didn't know how it's gonna end up, but I was going there I was about to go out there with the victory.
You mentioned before this fight the importance of staying relaxed and having fun in there. And when you walked in there, you seemed to be having fun. I mean, he came out and pointed at the center of the cage, and you did a finger wag back at him. It seemed like you were pretty relaxed.
Yes, because I know his game. I know everything about his game. I know how he works. I know how he works on his mental game, about he work on his striking, his strategy, and everything. And yes, he was about to change tonight.
Afterwards, it seems like you had a kind of an extended conversation through the fence there with Dana White. What were you saying?
No, I was just telling him that I need some credit. Yes, I need the title shot because that's the only thing will make sense right now for me. Yes, and he said we're gonna talk about it. But I assume that means yes.
Well, lastly, at least for me, it seems like obviously what everybody already knows about you is that you have great punching power and that you can put people down with a shot. The thing that people are still wondering about is the wrestling ability. I mean, either if it's DC or Stipe who ends up with the title, both those guys know their way around a takedown. How do you convince people like, hey, I can make it a different fight the next time against a wrestler?
I don't need to convince people. I just got to go out there fight. How do I convince people that are gonna beat Junior tonight? The only thing that convinced people was the result.
Francis, here in the back. We talked the other day about a scenario in which you would win and then hope that you're next in line for a title shot, but what would happen if there was an injury in that title fight, or if DC wins and he decides he doesn't want to fight you? I mean, what do you do at that point? Do you sit back and just wait and hope that Dana says, too bad, DC, you're going to fight Francis? Or would you take another fight?
That's not a question that I have to answer. I don't decide what happened for the title shot. Do I deserve the title shot or not? I think the answer is yes. Then what happened, or somebody get injury, I don't know. I just want that they give me the title shot, the title contract, and then we have time to prepare and put in all together. And if DC wins and decide to retire, I mean, the division would not stay without champion. They still have to figure out something, and I will be head of in the line. So I'm not concerned about that.
What do you think is different for you the last 3 fights compared to the 2 that you lost in a row?
The difference for this last 3 fights was maybe me having fun, find myself. Because after my 2 losses, I trying to figure out why I was doing this, Then I realized that at the beginning, I didn't even want to do MMA. I didn't expect to do a professional career in MMA. But since I was having fun training, I'm like, okay, let's do it. It's fun, So that's why he started. Then at some point, I kind of forgot that. So in the last 3 fights, I put that in the line and trying to focus on it. So it's just for have fun, Everything could happen in the fight. It's not bad. It's how the sport is. I mean, obviously, I didn't grow up with the sport education, with competition, but I have to figure out, I have to understand that that's how it works. The most important is to go there and do what you're going to do and give it all, because there are nothing really frustrated and painful than get out in the octagon and feel like you didn't give it all. I think that's the biggest loss ever.
Francis, JDS wanted to move. You know this. How badly do you think those leg kicks early on slowed him down?
I could feel it. I could feel that the low kick landed, but I didn't expect that one low kick would slow him down. I was expect to throw some few one to really slow him down, so we could strike. But I mean, he worked differently.
We're in Minnesota. Your walkout music, Drake. Why not Prince? Why not a tribute to him?
You know, the Drake was the meaning of the meaning of the song, the lyrics. That's why I put the music.
Are you going to be asking Dana White to headline a pay-per-view card in Africa?
I don't think I have a right for that, but I think I have a right to ask the UFC, even in Africa. We African fighters, we deserve it. I mean, now we are 9. It's 9 of us and 2 champions, soon to be 3, and it's time to consider that fact.
Francis back here. This time last July, you were in a very different spot. You've won 3 since then, all first-round KOs. Could you have bounced back from that rough patch last year in any better way than you did?
Could I do what?
Could you have bounced back from those 2 losses any better way than you did with the 3 quick KOs?
You tell me. I don't know if I could bounce back better than that, but I think things are going pretty well after that.
What are the chances, or would you rather fight DC or Stipe for the heavyweight title? Who would you rather fight?
I don't really care because both of them is good fight for me. Stipe is a double champ, and Stipe is my rematch that I want to do, and DC is a double champ, and he's almost about to retire, according to what he said, and how either fight will be good for me.
John Jones has talked about moving up in weight for a very long time. If he beats Thiago Santos next week, what do you think the chances are of him moving up for his next fight?
All the chances up to him. I mean, if he decide today to move to the heavyweight, he's gonna move to the heavyweight. So I don't think he has a problem going to the heavyweight.
Hi, Francis. Congratulations. I noticed, along with Coach Dewey Cooper and Eric Nixick, UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman was also in your corner. I just wanted to know when you decided that you wanted to have him corner you as well.
So in case you might don't know, Dewey has cornered me before. Since 2 years ago when I moved in Vegas, I've been working with him.
Yes.
Everything was pretty good. I like work with him, and then Usman is my brother from another mother. So as I said before, the most important thing was for me to be in to build a good team around me who can provide a good vibe, and that's also why I have my manager in my corner, and Eric. So there was other people that could bring the energy that I want to, because I honestly believe that the most important thing in this sport is is the emotional way, you know. So you have to be in the good spot, and that's a very important part of the training and also of the fight.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Francis, since you didn't get the confirmation that your next fight is going to be for the title, you're asking the UFC and Dana for respect. Are you thinking about going to Anaheim and being there for the fight, sit in cage side and watch those two men fight for the title?
I don't think go to Anaheim, sit to the cage side is going to change something. It's going to look like some KO that I have done. I don't think at this point I still have to to claim the title shot. I think it's obvious. I think I deserve it. And I don't think Anaheim things has nothing to do with it. If I like to go to that fight because I believe that they're going to be in a good fight there to watch because I want to have fun, I will go there. But I don't expect to make that change the decision. And also, they didn't give the confirmation. I mean, we just finished this fight. I think also even the UFC will take time to figure out how to put things together and to give their own opinion.